Another advance that's likely to become more commonplace and more important is haptic feedback, and I'm going to talk a bit about that in this presentation. So haptic feedback, or haptics, is concerned with simulating the touch and the feel of objects, so you're getting the right kind of feedback. So if you think back to simulators maybe some of you guys use, something that's missing might be the look and the feel of real tissue. And so this is something that the designers of simulators are beginning to address. So, you know, if you touch a piece of tissue, it feels like the piece of tissue in the real world. And this is obviously important for particular specialties like surgery, perhaps more so than others. As most of you are aware, I mean, the reason it's important for surgery is sometimes surgeons may be working through haptic feedback alone, so the simulator is going to be not as useful if it doesn't feel right. And it's a surgeon's hands or their tools, so they need to it needs to feel. The haptic feedback needs to be good and needs to be right in order for them to get the most out of the simulators. And this type of feedback is now beginning to be integrated. So it's coming now, and I think there's going to be more of it in the future. So rather than describe it, the easiest thing for you to do is to see it. So I've included links here to 3 different online YouTube videos in which they're showing simulators in which haptics have been integrated. So clearly we're not really there yet in terms of integrating haptics completely into simulation, and it's new technology, so it's going to be expensive, probably for quite a long time to come. And again, do we need this? Do we really need virtual tissue, or can we get by with tissue from, I said from the local butcher, or maybe we can use moulage or low-tech solutions that feels enough like the real tissue that it's good enough. We don't need necessarily this high-tech and expensive virtual simulation. Maybe we can do something with by making the materials ourselves to sort of almost get there. And yeah, many of you, I'm sure, are doing this, and maybe there's not yet the need for the virtual haptic feedback because the return on investment just isn't there yet. So thank you.